you have heard about 75 Hard and you are considering giving this program a try. I hope that you definitely do try this program, but I have a few things that you might want to consider before you start. So let's get into it. The first question I would ask myself before I started this program is, what is my reasoning? Am I doing 75 Hard to lose weight? If your sole reason for attempting this program is to lose weight, I would say that this may not be the program for you. And let me say before we get started that obviously no one can tell you what is or isn't the best thing for you. These are just some thoughts that I'm sharing with anyone who cares to listen or give them some consideration. So the first thing I would ask myself is, am I doing this to lose weight? Because yes, you absolutely will lose weight as a byproduct of this program, but if your sole reasoning for doing this is to lose weight, then it may not be the program for you, because there are definitely easier, more effective ways to lose weight solely. Andy Frisella touches on this on his podcast. He talks about, sure, there's easier ways to actually lose the weight, but the reason a lot of us, well, I will just speak for myself. I could never be consistent in losing weight, and I am by no means perfect, but I have come a decent way on my journey, and I could do the workouts but I could never be consistent before this program. I could never stick to a diet. So he speaks on this gives you the discipline to be able to follow through and be consistent with the things that are going to allow you to lose weight. So this is not a weight loss program. This is not a diet program or a fitness program. This is, as he calls it, a mental toughness program, which it basically is going to give you self-confidence and discipline and the fortitude to push through and achieve what you say that you're going to do. If you have been the kind of person who's like, oh, I'll start on Monday, so I might as well eat whatever I want this weekend, and
just let's be honest,
Monday,
we've all said, hey, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll just eat what I want this weekend because I'm going to be without it for the next however long I'm on this diet. Like, we've all done it, so
that you could try out at this point in your journey. Hey, maybe it's not for you, but further down the line, it might be for you. But I will say this, if you are considering it and you have been struggling like me with losing weight on this wellness journey of yours, and you just could never find what it was, and you felt like there was something wrong with you, like you lacked the self-discipline and the willpower to finally do what you needed to do to lose weight, but you were so miserable and you are desperate to try anything because you want this more than anything in the whole world, then this program will absolutely change your life if you stick to it, do the rules exactly as he lays them out for you. That being said, the second thing
sorry about that dramatic emotion, you guys, but seriously, like, it sucks
The
being
second
miserable
thing I would
and wanting to
consider
lose
would
weight.
be,
And if
can
that's
you
you, then
handle not completing this program? Can you handle a fail? Is your self-esteem so low and you've tried so many things that this is your last option and you're going to put your all into it and you're going to try and you might not complete it? Because let's be real, it's extremely tough. And a lot of people that start it do not finish it. And if that is going to derail you or cause
like I did the
more
first
harm than it is
half a
good,
dozen times I
would
tried, and it
strongly
crushed me,
recommend
but
that
now
you take
we're
your
back on
time
top.
and really make the decision if this is a program to really make the time, if this is a program that is for you. Because also, Andy Frisella does touch on that in his podcast as well, about how you're going to feel pretty bad about yourself if you attempt this and you do not complete it. But let me tell you that that is a drastic understatement as far as how you are going to feel. I failed the program the first couple times that I tried to go through it, and I felt horrible. I felt as if, I keep trying and just fail, and I felt worthless and like I was never going to change. But I learned that I took it a day at a time, and I learned that I do have what it takes to change my appearance, my confidence, my self-esteem, my fortitude, that when I say I'm going to do something, I will follow through with it and I will do it. This program has given me so much more than just weight loss and confidence in the gym to lift weights. And it can absolutely do the same thing for you, but just keep that in mind. Like, if I fail, can I start over again until I finish it? Or is it gonna do more harm than good? Because there might be a chance that you start it and it's not for you and you don't wanna complete it, or that you miss something and you're not able to do it. Because if you miss one of the tasks for that day, you have to start over at day 1. And I remember I was on day 31 and I forgot to take a progress picture, and I was absolutely just crushed. Like, man, I have to start over at day 1. But if that happens, keep in mind, you don't lose all of that progress. You just have to have the integrity. And what is it worth? You have to think, you have to ask yourself, is that important to me? Is the integrity of knowing that I followed these rules and I did the program the way it was supposed to be done and I didn't cheat myself, is that important to you? Or is it just the fad of saying, hey, I did 75 hard, or I completed 75 hard? So just keep that in mind. It's going through, it's tough, it's hard, and you absolutely can do it. If I could do it, trust me, anybody watching this can do it. The third thing I would think about is this. If you hear the rules and you want to alter one of them automatically, then this is the program for you. As an example, say that you hear these rules and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this program, but I'm going to only take a progress picture. I'm only gonna take a progress picture once a week. Or I'm gonna do this program, but I'm gonna have a cheat meal once a week. No.
I can't say that is not the program. You are not doing 75 hard if you change the rule to fit your lifestyle. We're just being
this program
fat, lazy person that we don't want to be.
That is not the way life goes, and that is not how you are going to get ahead. Successful people do not get there by sticking in their comfort zone and changing the rules to fit their liking. So just remember that it is very important to follow this program the way that it is laid out. The rules are simple, they're easy to understand. If you think that it's a cheat or you're doing wrong, it probably is. So just do what you know is right, go with your heart, and if you follow them the way it's laid out, it will give you so much more. You will achieve the goals that you're setting out for yourself. But don't alter the rules and just stick to the program. Rules of this program, and you are asking yourself, do I have the time? The answer is yes. Yes, I have the time. Everyone has the time. If you just wake up an hour early and do a workout at home, there's your first workout. Take a walk after work, there's your second. You will make time for what's important to you. And you also will realize as you go on that you have way more hours in the day than you ever thought that you did. And
like give up 45 minutes of Netflix or Hulu or Prime Video or whatever it is and you watch. You will not regret it. You have it. You know you do it.
Which is an absolute short time for you to be able to change this characteristic or learn this skill of time management and believing that you can get done and just making things that are important to you a priority. So the next question is, excuse, whatever, I don't have access to a gym, or do I need access to a gym? No, you do not need access to a gym. That is what is so great about this program. You can do whatever you want for the workout, whatever you like. You can do 2 walks if that's what you want. You can do a YouTube exercise video. You can ride bikes with your kids. You can walk your baby in a stroller. You can walk with your friends after work. You can do a dance video. You can take a class that you've been wanting to. If you
get the point, go move.
Or why, if there's something you've been wanting to do, sign up for it and do it. You will thank yourself later, but it's not necessary. If you don't have access to a gym, that's not an excuse, so start the program. Also, on that same note, are you asking yourself, I'm a beginner, is it good for beginners? Is it too much for someone who is just getting involved and on their own fitness journey? No, it's not, because the program is completely scalable. And he explains this as well, but whatever level that you are at, work with it. You can go through the program again if you want. You can do the Live Hard program that comes
not
after
perfect,
the 75 Hard program.
Definitely
which
more happy.
is also amazing.
But happier.
If you are a beginner and you are starting out and you do not have the skills of consistency and confidence in that you're going to be able to learn these skills and have the ability to stick to it, or the grit to just go all in and really just change yourself the way you are and meet the goals that you have set for yourself, then yes, this program is for you. You can be a beginner and be successful. You don't have to already know anything. Anybody can do these tasks. So being a beginner is also not an excuse. Back to the if you hear these rules and you think that you want to alter one of them, the motto of this program is no excuses, no compromise. So if you're the type of person that has just kind of made their way through life and accepted mediocrity of life and of how you are, then this program gives you the ability to not have to do that anymore. You don't have to accept less or settle or change the rules to fit you. You can actually do the work and put in you can actually do the work and just come out on the other side better than you could have ever imagined. You are in recovery and you have been drawn to fitness for helping, being that a piece of the pie that helps you stay sober. This is a great way to do that. There's so many parallels of just keeping it simple, doing the work, seeing the results, and changing, getting out of your comfort zone. I mean, it will do wonders for you. I totally recommend it. And if another thing I would consider is if you have trouble saying no to alcohol or certain foods, then this might be what is able to break you, because once you're once you get through a couple days of doing that, it's empowering. You realize you can do it, and I'm able to do it for another day, and you're excited. You want to cross that next day off, and the more you stick to a diet, the easier it gets. And also, like, it can be any diet. It doesn't, he gives you the freedom in his program to pick whatever diet you want. So don't pick something that's like impossible for you to stick to. Pick something that's gonna help you with your goals and that you know you can stick to. For me, before I started 75 Hard, I couldn't walk into Dunkin' Donuts and get a coffee without getting a donut. I mean, that's sad and pathetic. It's sad and it's pathetic, but it's the truth. I just was not able to say no to sweets, and I didn't have the willpower. I know that happens to a lot of people in recovery. We crave sweets. A lot of the medicines they put us on will also make you crave sweets. But the other day at work, a lady that brings in baked goods to us brought us in these chocolate cupcakes with cream cheese icing, and they looked amazing, right? And not only was I able to not eat one, I didn't have to feel embarrassed and just feel like the biggest fat piece of crap because I didn't want another one or eat one and just feel like I was the only person who was overeating these cupcakes at work, and everyone knew and they were watching. I was able to say no, and never ever have I been able to say no to food and know that I was in control. So I don't know if it's the whole bundle of everything working together, but this program has given me so much. And now I know that, one, I'm worth putting in the work, I'm capable of putting in the work, and that if you just stick with something long enough and you're consistent, you can do it. It's achievable. Anyone watching can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. I know that Andy Frisella will never see this, but thank you for creating 75 Hard. And if anyone out there finds themselves where I was, where I am, and I'm just a regular girl, I'm not where I want to be, but now I feel like I'm able to reach that goal, and I'm gonna take people along with me on my journey on this channel. So if you watch this and you found any value out of it, or you just feel like being nice, please hit that like button. And I'm gonna post these because I'm gonna get better and I want to help other people get better. So
we can do it, guys. We don't
I
have
will
2
say
seconds
goodbye
anymore,
and good luck getting out of your
just,
comfort zone.
yeah, let's get out there and do it.